I want to know about the hash war, not on... I want to know about the hash war, not on, you know, my or your preference. What is going to happen? This state of...
What is going to happen?
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, interwebs. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, world. Hello, hello. How goes it? Welcome back. Crypto Live with Kung Fu. Gotta do what we gotta do. Chopping through the FUD. Staying ahead of the FOMO. You know how it is. We haven't even put our hair up yet. Look at this. Look at this mess of hair I have. What's going on with you guys? Smash like, smash sub. Tell me what's going on. What's happening since I saw you last? What's happening in your life since I saw you last, guys? What's going on out there? Let's talk about crypto news. Let's talk about crypto gains. Where's the money going? Where? How? How and where? Why? Tell me more. Tell me everything you know, and then more. And then even more than that. Tell me everything. Without going out the door, one can see the world. Without looking out the window, one can know the heavens. Ah, so true. Dao Te Ching dropping some really good insights, some really good knowledge for us. Why leave to come back? Why leave to come back? You know? Why? Why? Let's just do what we came to do. Let's just do what we came here to do now. That's what we should be focused on. A lot of things to cover, a lot of things to talk about. Whoa, 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 whoa. So much happening right now. We got a lot of things to click through, a lot of things to look at, a lot of headlines to talk about, trying to get in and out. You know what I'm saying. Gonna get in and out and call it a good stream. Call it a good stream. That's what we're gonna do. Let's see. I think I'm pretty good here. No hotkeys as far as I know. As far as I know, we're going to the next scene. It might be fine. It might be fine. That's right. That's right. Smooth crypto in the mornings with Kung Fu, doing our best to keep you guys informed, staying ahead of the FUD. Staying ahead of the FOMO, chopping through the FUD. Good morning, welcome. Hey, yo, how's it going? Cheers, good to see you. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for joining us, the KFN Army. We're growing by leaps and bounds. New Kung Fu nerds joining every day. Success takes sacrifice. It's a heavy load to bear, but it takes sacrifice. Some things to gain, something of equal value must be lost. First rule of equivalent exchange in alchemy. That's right. Where's our volume, says Corey. Let's go check it out. Let's see what's actually happening out here. Let's click over here. Ah, no honkies waiting. Perfect. Smooth. Smooth, KFN. Smooth. That's right. It's Kung Fu Nerd here, doing my best to drop as many videos as I can, keep you guys informed, and go live. Sit here and talk to you guys in real time about what's going on, you know, what's happening out there in the world. Sometimes we do videos that are not crypto specific. Sometimes we just get real ham on crypto knowledge. I realized the other day that there's a lot of people coming into the space that I think are so noob. I'm not calling you a noob in an insulting way. I mean, you're new to the space. You're a noob. That's what we call you. It's interesting to see how many people are joining the space that just really want to be part of the conversation, and so I respect that. I appreciate you guys joining. I appreciate you guys looking to stay informed. And one of the bigger things too, honestly, is just learning how to kind of I put up a lot of videos that break down the basics, that talk about algorithms, that talk about you know, the actual functions and value of cryptocurrencies, and moving forward, you know, kind of like looking at when you specialize, when you dive into specializations and you start thinking like, oh man, I'm going to focus on this one token, really recognizing that the whole ecosystem does kind of play together, knowing how these different algorithms work, knowing that there are different algorithms, that blockchain manifests in many different coins, taking this conversation and stepping it back for a minute to really provide some service, provide some type of utility, similar to how XRP is providing utility. I think that really we're doing our best to provide utility for you guys, keep you guys informed, and break down the knowledge. We have a lot of videos on the channel that are just basic, like algorithms explained, or like what's the depth chart in Binance mean? You know, like there's how to understand Bollinger Bands. There's a lot of simple things. And the reality is, thank you, Grind. You're right. And Sean, thank you so much, man. I just saw Sean say I'm 15 subs away from 13K. Guys, share this video. Send it to your friends. Get someone to subscribe. Let's get to 13K. Smash that like. Smash the bell. Smash subscribe. All those things. I appreciate it. Thanks, Sean, and thanks for the mic, for the message, man. You hit it right on the head. I really appreciate you sharing, man. And Grind also, very wise words. Grind, I'm wise enough to know I'm forever a noob. That's really the truth of the matter. That's really the truth of the matter. People always ask in martial arts about like, when do you get a black belt, or what does it mean to have a black belt? And we have a joke, usually as a martial artist, your black belt's your first white belt. Welcome, you're a white belt now. You get to begin. You now get to begin. That's what people ask me sometimes about training, and as far as like how long I've trained, and I make a joke sometimes like I started training today. Like I started today for the first time. So yeah, even if you do have years of knowledge in computer science, even if you do have years of knowledge in just the general, you know, fiduciary systems, there's still a lot to learn. We're all still noobs. We're all still learning and listening and trying to grow and expand our knowledge. There's a lot to take in. There's a lot to learn about. So doing our best, keeping it real, keeping you guys informed, being as relevant, and providing a service to you, really to help us understand the material, the foundational truth of understanding the material instead of just trusting me. You know, like I could have the best information ever. I could be dropping the best videos every day, but at some point you need to know why I think these things. Or, you know, like it's like the finger pointing to the moon, the Zen saying, you know, like I could be the best teacher ever, but eventually you're going to want to feed yourself. You're going to need to know how to fish, not just wait for me to bring fish home. And that's important for everyone. It's important for everyone. That's why we really try to encourage you guys to not only the ones that are knowledgeable to be patient. I know it's hard. I know there's a lot of people. You get jaded too, because there's people that are just bad actors that show up and they're just trying to troll and act a fool. And maybe they maliciously have an intent just to kind of distract you. And it's hard to sort through those people and the people that are actually challenging you and asking genuine questions because they want to learn and they want to know and they want to be part of the conversation. So it's hard to be patient all the time, but we have to be. We have to be patient. We have to be ready to answer the questions and be diligent in our approach. Now, needless to say, all those things and everything, before we go any further, I am not a financial advisor. I'm offering financial advice. I'm looking at information and reviewing it with you. Also, before we get started, go ahead and click that subscribe button and click that like button to show support to our channel, and click that bell to get notifications for whenever I post videos next. Not Not your financial advisor. Not your fiduciary. Not your guru. Not your guru. Hey, what's up? But smash the bell, smash subscribe, smash like, show me the love, smash all the buttons. Just start pushing my buttons, please. Push my buttons. All right, let's do it. Let's find out what's happening in the market. I haven't even said hi to you guys. What's going on? Aw, man, I should come say hi. What's up? Ooh, Sean, you made it in first, bro. You win. You win everything. I don't know what you win, but you can have it all. Corey Ziegelman, my boy. What's up? Rohit, Great Pate, Roofy, Manny, Jake, XRP 1000 Bones. Excuse me, that was disgusting. Why did I do that? I should have hotkey covered that. Disgusting. Disgusting Kung Fu. Hey, Diane. What's up? Great Pate. What is up? Ricardo, Adam, Kryptonian, Blade, Steph. Diane, I told myself I was going to email you for your birthday, and that was a long time ago now. That was like 2-3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago. My bad. I'm totally going to email you. What's up? Craig, Wright killed BTC. Why did he do it? Why did he do that? Why is my stream frozen? Why is my stream frozen? What happened? Hey there, I think it glitched into working again. What's up, KFN? Says Diane. What's up, Diane? Ricardo. What's up, Adam? Kryptonian. Mo. John Ardan, my boy. What's up, Manny? Something clever. Crypto Dash. What's up, everybody? Miyagi. Mo. Oh, I think I said hey to you already. Grind. What's up, guys? How are you? Cheers. Welcome back. Cheers. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you guys. Jessica Perry. Good morning. El Brando. What's up? Corey again. Jake. PS United. What's up? Good to see you guys. Take it to the moon. Jalen, Ferdinand. I mean, Chuck Norris. Tanai. What's up, everybody? Thanks for coming. Thanks for showing up. What's going on? The stream's hitting a little bit of a rough patch here. Hitting a little bit of a rough patch. We got some red on the stream, but we'll figure it out. We'll make it through. I'm the smartest man in the market, says Mo. I have nothing to learn but much to teach. It's funny how much you learn, the more you know you need to learn. It's like the more you know, the more you realize there is to know, right? It's not like you ever get to a point where you're like, I'm all-knowing. Now I know everything. Now I don't need to learn anymore. In fact, if you haven't learned something in a while, then you probably are really wrong about a lot of stuff. The more you learn, I feel like the more you grow, the more you improve, the more you refine your knowledge. So being wrong is the best way to be right, I think. I mean, it sounds kind of confusing, and it's not really linear like that. It doesn't make a lot of sense. Paradoxes are real. There are no absolutes, friends. There's no absolutes except for XRP dominance. Let's talk about the crypto news and let's go through. And I was trying to catch up with you guys and say what's up. But you guys have to keep throwing comments at me. I'm moving on. What's up? You guys are beautiful. I love you. Smash the like. Tell me something good. It's all about being in the flow. Yo, hey, thanks, Clara B. Good reminder. JVOT, what's up? Ripple OG, what's up? What's up? Woo, doggy. Fu, do you understand what the COMEX rule means for XRP? Yes. Yes, I do. Hey, seeing as I don't have a financial advisor, are you submitting an application for one? You think I should be your fiduciary? Everyone's fiduciary? Tell me more. Tell me more. By the way, when people say moon, what figure are they referring to? That's a really great question. So many people are literally ready to call out terms like that, and they're very generalized. No big deal. No big deal. It's a generalized conversation. Ripple OG asking if I understand what the COMEX rule means. Such a generalized question. Such a generalized question. The way it relates to XRP, the way it relates to everything else, the way it's being built, the way it could relate, the way we don't know. Like, there's so many questions, and people generalize all these topics as if like they sound smarter asking generalized questions, or as if it makes more sense to generalize. And it doesn't. It doesn't make any more sense. It doesn't make more sense to generalize. That's not what the conversation is. It's actually about being specific and focusing on the individual talking points and actually understanding them. But no one cares. Let's not waste time with things that no one cares about. Let's not do that. No, let's not. Let's not. We have to keep moving and dropping information while also dancing like a monkey. Dance, monkeys, dance. Gotta get the support. You're the third like. We have 110 people in here, guys. Smash that like button. Maybe there should be a few more likes than 3. Might mean a lot. What's up? If you have 100 XRP and it reaches $10, does that mean moon? Maybe. Maybe. If you have 100 XRP and it reaches $10, that's great. That's great for you. That's good times. Good times. All right, let's talk about this. Let's go through the news. let's go through the news. It's been a horrible year for cryptocurrencies. No kidding. Thank you for telling me the obvious. Assets are down an average of 90%. This article's headline says Bitcoin isn't volatile. The world is. Got 'em. Good one. Good one. I bet they never saw that one coming. Bitcoin's not volatile. It's the world. It's the world shaking underneath it. Who would want to be a Bitcoin trader? When you zoom out and comprehend the cryptosphere to gain some perspective, it turns out that crypto's not doing so bad after all. Okay, tell me more. With trillions of dollars wiped off the market's tech stocks, 2018 has been unkind to investors all across asset classes. So a lot of asset classes suffering, a lot of people calling out for what they're considered a global reset, a lot of money disappearing. A new asset class has emerged, and the legacy asset classes are suffering. Doesn't seem like the biggest thing. Doesn't seem like the biggest worry. Bear market takes a bite out of the FAANG. I'm sorry, repeated the apology of the umpteenth time. This is, again, looking at this over the year, of Bitcoin, it is down. It's kind of dangerous. Volatility is also part of the life cycle of these cryptos. When viewed from a broader context, they talk about cryptocurrencies, volatility inhabiting a broader boom and bust cycle than that has been defined in previous markets. So looking at this kind of as a bigger cycle than we're used to, people are still talking about it relating to the tulip bubble and getting wrecked in 1930s Wall Street traders, losing their shirts, epic losses, etc., etc. People still have this bad taste in their mouth from the possibilities of tulip mania and from, the global recessions. But again, this is why we're saying these are going to work. This is what we think they're built for. This is what we think is important right here is what they're providing, the utility they're providing, a service they're providing. It doesn't matter if unless you're like a pop star or a mumble rapper, no one likes you because you're anything other than like with the service you're providing. Unless you're like an entertainer, and even then that's a service of entertainment. Everything really comes down to what are you offering? Like, what can you provide? What are you offering? What are you giving the people? And the people are really what bring value to the system. So in reality, yeah, like the possibility of, volatility is part of the life cycle of these assets. They're developing. They're new assets being developed. It's not surprising that we can see this kind of up and down pattern for a long time, building up the, actual systems around them. No big deal. It is not a big deal. It's not a big deal that this is where it is. In fact, I'm surprised that people are still surprised. In fact, the only people that I think are surprised are the newbies that are new to the market. They're like, wait a minute, my cousin Bob told me XRP is going to go to $1,000 tomorrow. And then I bought a bunch, and now it went down 4 cents. I don't know what to do. I give up. I quit. Sell it all. Or the other guy that's buying Bitcoin, he's like, that's actually what are the articles say. Let's move on. This is great. Covered that. Check. Bitcoin isn't volatile. The world is. Got them. Showed them. Good times. Indian government expects to finalize crypto bill next month. What are they talking about? The Indian Supreme Court's been trying to hear the petitions against crypto banking banned by the central bank, the Reserve Bank of India, RBI. On October 25th, the court directed the government to file a counter affidavit within 2 weeks, detailing a crypto regulatory progress report. The court specifically asked for a report from the committee set up by the finance ministry to recommend crypto regulations. So this is good. This is what we want to see, government's counter affidavit, looking at the serious efforts are going on for preparation of the draft report, the draft bill on virtual currencies, the use of distributed ledger technology, DLT, in fintech, and the framework for a digital currency in India. That's pretty big right there. The framework for a digital currency in India. What does this mean? What ledger have we talked about in the past that has the ability to be paired to paper notes or to checks? Can we start seeing nation states printing paper currencies that have serial numbers relating to specific digital asset pairings? Is that something we can see? Is this make believe? Are we talking fiction? Is this sci-fi? Is this fantasy? Or is this reality now? Is this really where we're headed? That's a great question. I think this is where we're headed. That seems pretty obvious. Ethereum mining's not profitable. Let's just keep burning through these. What do we got to do other than just run through these headlines, and we'll talk about everything at the end. I'll get back to you guys that are chiming in. Other than Meowgi, I do want to say Meowgi is 100% correct. Market's looking bad in a seller market, but as a buyer, this is gold. Gold mine. Gold mine. Bye, bye, bye. Bye, bye, bye. Wait, do I have a hotkey for that? I think I got a hotkey for this. Hotkeys for the win. Hotkeys to the win. Ethereum mining not profitable. Miners heat home with ASIC rigs. We got a couple things in the news today about miners. There's like a bunch of miners being dumped on the streets in China. There's claims that it's not profitable to mine Ethereum with GPU. It's dangerous. Proof of work is in a dangerous position. And I have a video with Craig Wright that we're going to look at later. Craig Wright and the BCH nonsense. I mean, this whole thing, guys, this whole thing, it's like a mess. I would not want to be in any other coin other than XRP. I could not imagine supporting or backing any other coin right now as heavily as I'm backing XRP. And I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not telling you what to do with your money. I'm not suggesting you do anything other than buy as many freaking XRP as possible. I don't care about what price you think it's going to go to tomorrow. I don't. I really don't.
I do and have no reason not to.
I like you and have no reason not to.
Hey, did you guys hear about that new magical digital asset called XRP?
I need to turn the volume up on my third character there that I mic'd. But yeah, that's how I feel. Why are we shanking each other out here? So many people ready to throw shade. I usually tell every person that says they want to make a channel to make a channel. I'm like, make a channel. Make a channel. Get your videos out there and share them and just start producing content and see if you enjoy it. See if you like doing it. It's funny too because I've seen a couple people that were kind of like, I dare I say, like haters or critics in the space that like you can see that they're the main animosity they have is just that they're not doing it. They're like, I hate that other people are doing something successfully that I want to do. I'm mad. I'm jealous. I'm gonna be frustrated. I'm gonna say mean things on Twitter. Meh. Yeah, grow up. Be an adult. Do what you want. Figure it out. Make a channel. Don't make a channel. Stop crying about it. I started shouting out channels I really like and giving them support just because I really like trying to keep the love going. Thank you so much, man. XRP raffle. Woo! Thanks, buddy. I thought I was going to say it. I thought I was going to read this. Maybe my notifications are broken today. Ooh, thank you so much, Ripple. XRP is the standard, and thank you for your info. Thank you so much, man. XRP raffle looks like a hotkey for you. I appreciate it. Let's do the Kung Fu News hotkey. I like this one. Woo, doggy. You know what? Let's just touch on that for a brief second. Thank you so much, XRP raffle, saying XRP is the standard, and thank you for your info. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. But I want to touch on GJS177 saying, man, oh man, Sam is taking a beating over his last couple vids. Honestly, we should stop tearing people down out here. You know, like some of the biggest names in the space that have been around for a minute started their channels by hyping up ridiculous cartoon videos about bears. You know, like these are not new things. This is not, nobody can turn around now and say like, I'm better than you. Stop doing this. Don't do that. You know, like I've broken all the rules. I've made horrible price predictions. I've made clickbait videos. I've done all that over and over again in front of you guys to show you guys like there's truth in these videos and there's a lot of entertainment in these videos too. I thought I kind of danced that fence pretty well for a minute. Just like really kind of pushing for a minute to inform you guys, but also entertain. There's degrees of just like recognizing that if it's on the internet, like if it's on the internet, if it's on Instagram, if it's on Facebook and YouTube, to a certain degree, it is a television show. It's an entertainment. But that doesn't mean that there's not reality there. So we need to stop tearing people down. Like we don't need to attack Sam because you think his videos aren't coming true. I mean, everything Sam's ever said, I think you can take it as truth. Everything any of these people have said out here, I think you can take it as truth and recognize that to a degree there's a certain point of you know, like no one really knows. No one really knows what's happening. And I respect anyone for putting videos out there because it sucks. People attack you. No one sees how much we get attacked. As holding public space in crypto, you get attacked for everything. You get attacked from people that are in your team because you didn't do it right. You get attacked from people that are in other camps and other teams because you're backing a coin they don't like. You get attacked from your friends and family because they do not support or don't appreciate, you know, like, and they don't really get, maybe your friends and family don't actually attack you as much as like the people on the internet that are pretty brutal. And there's a lot There's a lot of that happening. I get it. There's a lot of that happening. And I will say, P.S. United Lions, you are right. 100% you are right. When you're wrong, own it. And I definitely think that's something I like to live by. But I'm no longer at a place in my life where I feel like I can tell other people how to live. I can't tell other people how to live their life. That's not something that even if I did suggest or speculate or share my opinion on that, it wouldn't do a lot of good in my mind. I think that if two people are having an argument, or if two people are having a discussion or a debate, a third party either agrees with one of the two previous parties or creates a third talking point, which then doesn't add or help anyway. So if there's a debate, then if there's a debate, then it's definitely like important just to remember you have a choice. You cannot listen to people and not watch their content. But it's hard because if you really follow Sam and you really watch his videos, I mean, he has way more engagement and participation in his streams, and maybe that is because he is pushing that little bit extra of like possibility as far as fantasy, as far as entertainment. And what does that mean? Like, what does that mean? Are we really here for information, or are we here to be entertained? Because if we were here for information, you would think that we would just research it, but no, we're not. I think we're here to be entertained. And I think that honestly, a lot of us in XRP really just are excited to be jumping between the different channels and trying to keep up with the updates, the newest information breaking, the newest news, the newest insider, breakdown. I know a lot of people are probably upset that the prices aren't coming through that Sam suggested as well, but I think we should just let go of the actual price focus right now and really look at what's happening. We're looking at this right now right in front of me. I'm looking at Ethereum mining not profitable. How long are they going to mine something that's not profitable? Looking at Bitcoin mining not profitable right now. Looking at this huge dump of Bitcoin miners that just kind of fell off, is literally just being dumped into the street. It's really easy for us, I think, to get distracted with these short conversations about price and who was right and who knows the date and where's the real pairing. And instead of worrying about these small specifics, and instead of worrying about like, yeah, maybe we've all made mistakes and we could go back and I could make a video talking about all my mistakes, but that would be a lot of videos for me to list all my mistakes.
XRP baby, and continue to keep us informed. I watch your show every chance I get.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Herman Baker. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. XRP, baby. XRP for sure. XRP, baby. Definitely. I respect everyone out here, and I'm not trying to say that they shouldn't. If you feel like they've been lying, I haven't watched any of Sam's stuff in a while. I haven't been around since I think like his first live stream like a week ago, 2 weeks ago. You guys might know why I haven't really been around. I haven't been watching any content creators. If there's something that they did and you feel like they need to apologize for, I'm not trying to back them. I'm not going to give them like my backing. I have no idea what's been happening out here, but I do want to say I appreciate everyone for putting themselves out there, for taking the time to put themselves out there to share information and to be in front of an audience, because that takes time. It takes energy, and people attack you. Even if you're doing everything just right as far as like how you feel you're approaching it, there's still people that are going to try to tear you down. So it's hard to say. Yeah. Totally. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody's got to, figure out, how to approach their own failures. And if it's not a failure because he thinks that there's something else happening or a time frame changing, I respect that. I'm not here to call people out. Not here to call people out. So yeah, what can we say with the news? What's actually happening here? Ethereum mining not profitable. Miner heats home with ASIC rigs. That's just done. That's done. If you guys remember the Salt lending platform, the Salt lending ICO, we talked about it a couple times, and I said it wasn't really my favorite, even though I had originally kind of called it out and said that it might hold some potential. I was saying that there was some issues whenever I actually reached out to them and asked about their platform and how to use it. They did not have a lot of great things to say. In fact, it kind of sounded like they didn't have any platform at all, and they're just kind of running a facade of lending. I was like, what can I do with your platform? And they're like, nothing. And I was like, wow, thanks for nothing. So SEC is investigating the Salt lending ICO. Again, the SEC is finally like starting to clamp down and crack down on a bunch of these different ICOs and different coins and different platforms that possibly have been running without regulation, without regulatory approval. So that's pretty exciting to see. This is finally coming through. Public comments closes on the 9 rejected ETFs, and the SEC has revealed that they recently stopped accepting feedback on their 9 proposed Bitcoin ETFs that they rejected. This is pretty exciting stuff, just to see that they're at least moving forward with taking some type of action. Maybe it's not the most, it's not the most, it's not as fast as we'd like, perhaps. Maybe they're not calling out what we'd like or making it clear for us what's really happening, but that's okay. That's okay. We don't need your clarity, SEC. What do we need you for? What do we need you for? Everything. Everything. All right, so Ripple's XRP sees a volatile price action as market bounces. This is just talking about the movement that we saw yesterday night, the price of XRP falling pretty heavily, I think, inside of a time frame when Bitcoin wasn't really dropping. Speculation about if that was Bitcoin maximalists just playing with the pairings and doing some trades, if there was some type of, drop in volume because of utility being turned on or off. We don't really know what's happening with the volume. It's down right now under $1 billion, which is still up considerably from where it was sitting at 300 million for so long. Ethereum still in third place, falling about 4 billion behind as far as market cap, projected market cap. Looking at only 60 billion. There's only 60 billion difference between Bitcoin and XRP. That's not very much. That's not very much at all. So pretty exciting to see. Again, really exciting to see what's really happening out here, what's really taking place. Bitcoin, again, we don't really know what's happening with Bitcoin in my mind. It could go anywhere. It's just this wild horse that people are trying to rein in and break, and it might not be possible. It might not be possible to put a saddle on that one. It might. Maybe they are. Maybe they can figure it out. People, again, are calling out the numbers that Bitcoin's down from its 8K last year to about 4. People are saying it will drop under 400 maybe in the next few days. XRP's down to 43 cents, but that's up from the year. So if you look at inside the year, that's actually up by over 100%. Pretty good numbers there to look at. Ethereum down, BitcoinCash is down and hurting pretty bad from the split that's happening. And I found this video that I thought would be kind of interesting to look at. It's Craig Wright talking about what is he talking about? Nonsense, I think. Let's go see. We got this video with Craig Wright. What is he going on about? I think someone's just asking him about what's happening with this BCH thing. Someone's like, "Yo, what's happening with the BCH? Where are we gonna go? What's the outcome?" And this is his response. Let's see if we can.
I want to know about the hash war, not on my or your preference. What is going to happen? This state
what is going to happen is we're going to dog their tails until they run out of money. And then they're going to start selling, and we're going to dog them longer, and they're going to sell and sell and sell. And eventually they'll run out of money, and then we do something.
But the ABC side actually has activity. So, I mean, are you going to mine SV at a total loss until those coins are actually valuable?
Do you think this is a lot of money?
I mean, do you think it's a lot of money to Roger and Jihan?
Yes.
Well, it's a lot of money to everyone then.
No. They're two different questions.
How so?
A lot of money to one person isn't a lot of money to another.
So what they're talking about right now is the hash war going on the BCH chain. We had this brought up yesterday, and we're looking at it. Here's the hash rate by network. They're competing, and basically you can see Bitcoin SV in the red and Bitcoin ABC Cash SV and Bitcoin Cash ABC.
How much more money are you willing to spend than Jihan and Craig? I mean, a Rolex, those are toys. Well, I mean, why don't you care, though? You just said that you were going to dog them. So how exactly are you going to dog them?
How exactly is win this match? thank you, man. I appreciate your appreciation. I appreciate that. Those who are looking at the price predictions are probably only in it for profit. That's possible. That's totally possible. Some people might be really just looking at profit, but if they are really just looking at profit, they should be probably learning how to read the market better and read the metrics themselves, which is what we put a video about. Those are good words right there, man. Good words. Craig writing comments have pushed XRP to second, and Sam comments proof nobody knows it's all good. That's a pretty spot on comment. Thank you so much for the appreciation. No big deal. You speak from the heart. Well done. Thanks, man. Thank you so much. Thank you for trying to speak from the heart with kindness a little more. If the market had not been red, Sam may have been right. Maybe. I don't know. I haven't watched any of his recent videos, so I don't know what you guys are talking about. Really, I don't know exactly what the specific thing that happened at this. Everybody is with Sam. I believe, with all due respect, that if you start doing what you used to do at the beginning of your channel, don't get me wrong.